Yeah, I didn't know if you actually stopped the recording between, just so you have like stop points, and then
We've done that before, but it's way easier. Sometimes we say cool things right now, and we wish we had them. We've done that before, so we stop. We never hit the stop button anymore, just in case.
Yeah, because sometimes people will just kind of start going into it, and it's like you don't want to,
Yeah, you'll talk about what you want to talk about next, and then they'll just go, and it's like, well, that's good stuff.
and then you missed it.
Yeah.
So now that I've talked Jeremy up, now's my opportunity to talk him down as a boss, right? You can't because he's still your boss, but I can.
Well, Jeremy's not really my boss. I just joke about that on the air because I don't know why. It just seems like a thing to do.
Yeah, no, it's a fun little shtick.
It's some
I guess.
shtick.
Off the since we're off the recording now, off the red lights off. Remember being out in that trailer? So at some point, Pat Timken was redoing some renovations, and so they moved us out to a trailer. They put a trailer in the parking lot, and they put 2 engineers on the end. There were like rooms on the end of the trailers, and they put 2 co-ops in the middle. So two trained engineers on the end, 2 co-ops in the middle. And we had like Nerf guns out there, and we because nobody came out there. Nobody ever checked on us. It was like
Yeah, that
out
was
on
pretty
your
fun.
own.
Because I just remember I got this airsoft gun, and he's like, what was that?
And you remember the honey wagon?
Yeah, I do remember that. That was kind of gross. Yeah, they had a like a bathroom in this trailer, and the septic tank underneath, and they would come and another engineer noted that it was called the honey wagon, which
the honey wagon would come pick up the honey.
Not real honey.
Not tasty honey. Not whatsoever.
You guys have kids? Are they old enough for Nerf guns?
I bought my 3-year-old a Nerf gun, and he chased his sister shooting it at her until she started crying. So we put it away. Maybe wait.
3 is too small, so don't get what I'm going to tell you about. But my friend Alex, he's been on the podcast before. He has a Nerf gun. It takes Nerf ammo, but he bought this Chinese knockoff Nerf gun that you can modify. It has the scope on the top where you have to it has the holographic scope, so that you have to line it up so the dot shows up. And it shoots a Nerf dart hard enough that it leaves a welt like a paintball on your skin. Like, I aimed it down the longest run in his house, and it hit exactly where the red dot said, because it shot so hard that it stayed, up the whole way. And the noise it made when it hit that hollow core door at the end of the hallway. And it's amazing. It's like a $30 Nerf gun that you put $20 worth of parts in, and you put a $50 sight on it or something, and it's a ridiculous... It's crazy. It's fun. But you don't want to get shot with it.
Yeah. My kids are old enough for Nerf guns. I mean, they fight.
But they're not old enough for the Nerf gun that will maybe take an eye out.
Probably not old enough for that. No,
but
probably not. Keep
it in mind for 3 years from now or whenever. I don't know how many years, but it's cool. It's really cool.
They got my son. He got a what is it, laser thing? You see him advertise all the time. The laser X guns.
Is this like laser tag?
Like laser tag. Yeah, like laser tag. Exactly. But now they're cheaper and perhaps better. I don't really know. But anyway, he's like, oh, I want this other one. Anyway, we've given him several because he's wanted one of them. And he had his birthday party, and he had like 10 of these guns, and the kids were all chasing each other around. It was great. It was
That's fantastic. Yeah, it's good that you had enough guns for everyone.
It was nice, and even me and my brother-in-law were playing, and we had a good time. So. But
I just looked at the clock. I was like, wow, it's already 10:10. Because I was thinking, they want me to talk for an hour. So are we gonna have enough stuff to talk about?
It is amazingly easy to talk for an hour, isn't it? Yeah. Especially when everybody starts giggling.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to get back from the coffee
Should we
break?
roll the camera again?
Should we
roll?
I thought we were already...
we are, Jeremy. We're technically rolling the camera, but should we officially be rolling the camera again?
We can officially roll the camera. Do you want to, whatever, say your thing, or shall I?
Me?
Me?
Sure.
if you feel like.
Who are you pointing at? You just point at the thing. Like,
yeah,
You're right. Who am I pointing at? You're right. This where I point has no relation because Assam's on the bottom on mine, but he could be. Who knows?
Anywhere.
You guys are side by side on my screen. I have like 3 vertical bars.
Yeah, see, it all depends on how you resize the window and stuff, and it's silly.
You.
Yeah, you. Me.
You know, here's a question for you guys. I have this issue. Do you guys all have second screens?
We do. All right, I do. Pat may have.
I did.
several.
I don't currently. I just got a really wide one. A big.
So I struggle
one.
sometimes, as I'm working for myself, I'm presenting something I've done in CAD or on SolidWorks or whatever. I have the camera directly in front of me, but then I need to bring SolidWorks screen up. So sometimes I'll bring it up over here, and then you find me doing this.
You just
And
can't
so,
win. It's
like, is there a way to have 2 cameras that flips between where you're looking? Because that would be really cool.
Oh, that would be
really
yeah,
cool.
but that would be similarly distracting to whoever's watching you because you would.
Yeah.
There'd be a.
So I did actually. I was talking to somebody, hopefully doing some work for him, and he had. Anyway, I was just talking to him, and he's like looking at me in the eye the whole time, which is great, But you're like, so finally I asked him, like, what's your camera setup here? And basically what he said was he had some sort of tablet that he controlled things with. And I guess he was in some sort of barn, so he had a projector like 10 feet away. So basically, like where he was looking, even if he was looking a little bit down, it was so far away that he could, it looked like he was looking at the person, which is fantastic.
Apple has software, or maybe NVIDIA has software that keeps your eyes looking at the camera. Now, it won't work when you're literally. I mean,
Yeah.
you
So
can't.
my second screen is here. If I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking this way.
Yeah, but I think the NVIDIA thing is a little creepy. It's not.
It is creepy.
It's a little creepy.
Yeah, I've tried it.
little-
I don't think I have it installed now. Otherwise, I would give you guys a demo of it. But
I mean, if it works as well as the background blur, then I'm not too excited
Well,
about it.
NVIDIA's background blur works better than just the default like Zoom call or something. Theirs is a little.
And Alex, our former guest, his setup worked fantastically, but not everybody has a actual green screen. So
yeah. So one trick I learned about that is, if you're doing it, try to put your audience right below your camera. So mine's up all the way at the top. And so if you can move in Zoom, you can do the little tiles across the top. And so I would move it up there. So when I'm looking at my audience, instead of looking right now at the middle of the screen, you're looking at the top of the screen. Then it makes it look like you're looking at them.
I'm using a real big camera right now. It's just to the left of my monitor here. Left? Yeah, that is the left. And I've got you guys squished down and moved up to this corner. But I still, most of the time, look like I'm looking just a little bit to the side. I want to be looking... What I want to get, but I don't really have the room for it because they're big, is a teleprompter to move the Riverside window over to so I can look you right in the eye the whole time. And I'll actually look like I'm looking at the camera.
Yeah, that's what I thought that guy was using, some sort of teleprompter thing. But anyway, I was... but I mean, his idea was good, basically having the thing so far away and whatever.
Yeah,
But,
so it doesn't matter.
I mean, I don't mind it when you talk to somebody in life. You're not in real life, IRL, right? IRL in real life. You're not staring at them in the eyes the entire time. You make eye contact, but it'd be weird if I was talking to you just.
Yeah, eye contact's an interesting thing because you say, "Oh, well, you should make good eye contact." You should, but I don't know. There's a fine line there between good eye contact and psychotic eye contact. I guess.
It's true.
It's like I need an eye contact bar on my screen. Have I made eye contact with the camera enough? Am I in the
Well, and it
sweet
depends
spot?
on what your role is at the time, right? Like, Jeremy and I are basically like salesmen up here for an hour, right? We want to be friendly with the audience the whole time. We want to project a certain... But if I was doing tech support, like, and helping somebody work through something, it's okay. They don't care that I'm looking at them, right? So somewhere in between those two places, it's not easy.
And the good
And
thing
I'm looking
is,
at me again. I'm looking at me while I'm talking instead of looking at the camera again.
I mean, the good thing is with us, our belief is that most people listen to us, not look at us. So, we don't have to.
We
worry
have
about
some
it.
data to back that up too.
Some
It's
data
not-
to back that up. That's right.
Yeah.
So some neural.
We don't know the reliability, just like your downloads of your papers. We're not sure, but
Yeah. Well,
Right.
I was a listener. I went online this morning to see if I needed to get dressed up because this isn't my normal work outfit. Normally it's sweatpants and t-shirt, but you guys made me get dressed up today.
I'm wearing
No,
sweatpants.
you look nice. For those listening, who knows if we'll publish this part, but yeah, he's got a nice vest on, and I don't know.
I have some nice clothes. I don't ever have a chance to wear it, so
Yeah. Jeremy makes fun of me because I only have like 5 shirts like this that currently fit because I'm always changing weight.
Well, Steve Jobs only had one outfit, right?
It's true, but he had like a different one every day. Probably it was probably fresh.
Yeah, he had a bunch of them. He'd have like 4 or 5 the same pair of shoes and the same shirt. And he said he didn't want to use his mental capacity in the morning. Didn't want to waste any mental capacity about what he was going to wear. So whatever his favorite shirt is, he just buy 5 of them, 5 of the same exact same pants, 5 of the same shoes.
I heard he had an outfit for each of his jets, right?
I enjoy that he thinks that I spend mental capacity deciding on which shirt to wear and not just grab the one that's closest every single time.
Well, Jeremy Cook's not exactly GQ's best dressed man. I wouldn't say, but maybe things have changed since he got married. I don't know.
I would say I'm. Yeah, things haven't really changed a whole lot. Although you know what, after Timken, the next 2 jobs I had, well, not more or less the next 2 jobs I had, they required me to wear khakis. So I was dressing up a little bit more. So
I think we're doing pretty good for engineers. I mean, we dress well enough.
we do all right. So yeah.
Nobody's got the pen in the pocket, so
Yeah, no, that's.
or a ruler or anything.
I'm fine.
Got
with
one in there,
putting
Pat?
I'm fine with
No,
putting
just
in the pocket.
I have an empty pocket. I
gotta
always
write
wear
stuff-
shirts with pockets because I used to throw my wallet in here and stuff when I was driving because it was easier to get
Yeah.
things
With a
out
police
while you're in
officer.
the car instead of doing the dance you do in the car, getting your wallet out of your back pocket.
Well, and I guess 50 years ago or something, that was like for your cigarettes, right? But obviously, it's not like. Is that right, or is that
50
not
years
right?
ago, jeez. You guys are just young enough, maybe, that you don't remember in the 80s when every restaurant you went into, McDonald's had ashtrays, and everyone, at least 60% of people were smoking everywhere, in public, anywhere you went.
Yeah.
The mall, the movies, there were ashtrays in the movie theater.
And airplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just think about that. We have a fire on an airplane.
I know, and now it's like they make you take off your shoes to make sure you don't have.
Yeah, now I
Whatever,
can't even take more than
nitroglycerin
2
in there.
ounces of shampoo. And back then, you could have lighters and smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, different times, for better and worse.
Anyway, off topic there, huh?
No, that's all right. We were. Whatever.
Jeremy told me I was supposed to do this. I'm going to do this late, maybe, because I don't know when we're going to cut back. But welcome back from the coffee break, everybody.